85,000 na woji ye no. At the point na approve upeso approve chire no. Say why you broke ana? Ana unwosika. Portfolio. Why did you take that money? A humiliation money. I degrade you.
The matter chop hot.
Assembly diloto. Hey!
Aye.
I have an advice for MC Portfolio, my brother. Yes, when I say I have an advice for him, this is a serious word I would want to put to my brother and friend MC Portfolio in the industry. Yes, I've known him for quite some time, and the recent happenings with him and the Beam camp and the SM camp, well, it's what is pushing me to put in a word or two, maybe a very beautiful letter to my brother MC Portfolio. My name is Roland Amate. You are welcome. This is Roland Reports. This is going to be an editorial, so this is where I would want you to just relax, sit back, and enjoy as I give you some systematic breakdown as I send a word to my brother MC Portfolio on the other side. Yes, whenever we go to Kumasi, he's one of the people that holds us down. Of course, he controls a lot in Kumasi. Therefore, I would want to put in a word or two. Don't forget that Shatta Wale has got us covered on this platform. If you're a driver and you're looking to making some cool cash, why not? Download the app today, sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis. You pay no commission, whatever you earn is for you. And if you're a rider, the most safe, secure, and affordable ride on the market is for you. This December, Shatta Wale has some good news for you, of which I would want you to just download the app, relax, it is going to come your way. Now, let me go straight into the business of the day. And the business is a letter to my brother MC Portfolio. This is no news, of course. If you've been following the recent trends and even matters concerning MC Portfolio, you realize that he has been in the news for the past week, let's say for the past 2 weeks or so. Man has been taking it left, right, center, hot and cold, even from the people in his own space or in his own camp. And to some of us, it is very sad. I find it very, very sad and very, very shocking to some extent, of which is pushing me to say this. Now, what is the issue? The issue is very simple. So Shatta Wale went to Kumasi, and of course, as part of preparations towards his peace concert that happened in Nachemi, that is on the 28th of November, he took the opportunity, among other businesses and engagements, to visit some media houses, including podcast platforms and all of that. And out of that, during one of those encounters, decided to gift Portfolio 5,000 Ghana cedis. Out of that particular gesture, generated lots of conversations, of which some people that I have even been very close to MC Portfolio, now who happens to be even in his close circles, gave him fire. One of them was his senior brother and godfather, DJ Slim, where he sat on his platform, The Streets is Watching, and gave it to Portfolio left, right, center. It boiled down to Saliman, who also was on Adum TV, also giving it to Portfolio. And I've seen Portfolio react in diverse ways to it. And I, for one, am asking myself, okay, what is actually going on? Is it the people that are bashing Portfolio? Are they bashing him because of the money that was given to him? Because he accepted it? Or because he decided not to disrespect Shatta Wale? Which one? Or the people that are pained and are actually going hard at him like in that manner? What is actually the motive behind it? And of which I would want to outline some few pointers. You see, Portfolio, the truth of the matter is that when some people like Shatta and other people goes hard at the media, sometimes it is not because they hate the media. Of course, I have seen or heard some people drive certain narratives of the fact that, okay, Shatta always hits hard at the media, yet he finds himself on the media platform, blah, blah, blah. That is just a side conversation. My own has to do with some misrepresentation of some of the dealings in the space. And unfortunately, what you are facing now, and especially from your own people in your close circles, are things that some people have been complaining about whenever they want to talk about the media. Nobody is saying the media is a devil. No. Nobody is saying that it is wrong for the media to talk about people. No, never. It is never wrong. In fact, it is the job. Freedom of press even allows it. But not when something with a different intention is being misinterpreted in a different way to the masses. I remember on that day on Fache TV, Portfolio, you yourself, even before you accepted that money, I know, yes, I chanced on an interview where you said you were ambushed. I just want to treat it as maybe for want of a better word, maybe you had no words to use, that's why you used the word ambush. But then, you cannot tell me you were ambushed when you even explicitly asked him to explain the reason he was giving you the money. And even before the money was given, it is not as if you didn't know why the money was given. But I know you felt that this can be misrepresented in a different way or given a different interpretation, which is why you even had to even push him to explain the source or the reason why he was giving you the money. And now, I want to tell you that it is with that same feeling, and that is what is happening.
Well, sometimes I don't even like put my mind to it. Portfolio has been my brother, but last time it is only a bro argue or radio, so say the man is kind of Obi a minute and the money pan scout. So how come? Because me reach me fit. Sure. Sometimes it be so busy. My mom was scared. So I was like, Portfolio can some way. She me kakara because he's been so much of help to me about Kumasi show business, and I'm like, he's been supporting the Shatta brand like from day one. So I was like, oh, and then some Kumasi, I'll find the opportunity. Now ABR, my guy just said, oh, my brother, I'm sorry if I've not done that for you. Since you are there from today, transfer everybody told you this is just something from my heart.
Okay.
I don't.
That same feeling you had on the night, which is why you asked him to explain why he was giving you the money. Within you, you know the intentions with which the money was given was from a pure intention. In fact, whatever your affiliation with Stonebwoy, you and Shatta knows that on the day when the money was given to you, it was like Stonebwoy was never part of the conversation. He wasn't. Even when you asked him to explain why he was giving you the money, we all heard what Shatta said. He said, actually, this is somebody that I know I have had an encounter with. I have worked on a project with. And aside appreciating you, because as far as I am concerned, Shatta has never sat anywhere spoken about that Ahunjo Las Vegas song or the American Invasion Project without mentioning Portfolio. No, he has never done that. But maybe in monetary appreciation, that is when maybe, according to his explanation of which he gave to you, Portfolio, and you understood on the day, even on Angel, said that, oh, he's never remembered in a monetary conversation or as part of monetary appreciation. And you, Portfolio, on countless occasions have said that. Yes, Unjis Kawan, you've never requested money from you, you've never asked him for any money. Of which, yes, that is your own principle, bro. Nobody can say it is bad. In fact, it is even good to some extent, of which some of us, we applaud you for that. So you see, now, I want to point out how some people are able to twist even the good intentions of others in the space and give them a different light. You remember, Portfolio, you even made mention of the fact that, Charlie, you sometimes feel bad even how the fans even understand some of these things when they happen. When they would want to think, oh, Portfolio and this guy and that guy are enemies. Therefore, they should never have anything in common. You see, just when everybody thought maybe Shatta had a problem with Portfolio, you guys met twice, like on two different platforms, on two different occasions. And I want to believe, per whatever encounter you had with Shatta was the best. Whatever encounter you had with Shatta Wale on those two occasions was even good for you, which is why even I believe with a good heart even made you accept that particular money. And you know that the intentions with which Shatta gave you that money was from a good place. So how come now some people are saying that their intentions was not good? How come? How come? And you see, that has been the problem. Sometimes somebody does something with a good intention, but because of the mentality or the way some people would want to still paint the person black, even if osansuo mo bi nompo se o jinsuo nompo na nso kom do mpo a you better say adenti no senso no de nsa left na ma o na wan fa nsa right, adenti no de nsa ba akope na ma o nsuo no na wan fa nsa mienu ama nsuo. Even when you asked Shatta to explain the source of the money self, look at how still, on that side, no, even when he said, oh, he knows where you are. He knows how you've declared your affiliation to the Beam camp. He doesn't have any problem with that. He is not perturbed. In fact, to him, the reason why he was even giving you the money was out of the relationship he had between only Mumi and no. It had nothing to do with any other person. But according to DJ Slim, you taking that money, even with a clean mind and a clean heart, even after I've seen some posts where you suggested that even after the show you share the money. You share the money to some of the production guys even in there. You see, with a clean heart, even after with a clean heart and a clean mind, oh yes, I did impono. Look at how it was being translated to the public. That according to DJ Slim, Stonebwoy should now see you as a double agent. According to Saliman, she even labeled you a disgrace to the entire industry. She labeled you a disgrace to the entire industry. So now, my own is that, you see, when some people make treacherous statements like these and people keep quiet, when it is from the other side, and before from the Kokanya, on Sami Flex TV, I've seen situations whereby I remember some time ago, Derek Mann Koka Assembly, even on Peace FM Entertainment Review, I think it was about Edem and Grammys or so. He was called to come and answer. The people that dragged this guy online, for him to come and apologize, it was crazy. Ebi koya kokan boss Sami Flex. Ebi koya kokan. Everybody on that platform on that day, everybody collects. But this is when Saliman is labeling you a disgrace, and your own people. That is where I find it like I go like like your own people. You remember again? You talked about the fact that Charlie, even after the Angel FM show, you had a good, mucha pictures, but you can't post it. Why? Because you think the fans are the problem. And Shatta said something. He said, Charlie, when you say, or when sometimes we are all going to think about what the fans would say, most of the things that we even want to do from our hearts, we may not even be pushed to do it. Shatta gave you that advice. He gave you that advice. Yes, it is true. Some of the fans would want to do some of these things. Some of the fans, out of their own feelings, would want to do A, B, C, D. It is there. But you see, not when it is coming from people who have influence or sit on influential platforms, and would want to drive a certain narrative.
No alone is money enough. But what I want to ask Ken is it possible for someone to openly support you and Stonebwoy without being an enemy to the both fashion? Is it possible for us as an industry to acknowledge, say, because I am confidently saying, and I know Stonebwoy may watch this video, saying, say, when I was talking with Stonebwoy, I outlined a new man one who I'm pay. And before God and man, me hypocrite. Obi otimika say, and I open so Stonebwoy in Shatta boom. The first time Stonebwoy reached out to me, make a chance say, and you may be brave or harm. But say, why ye Juma this year deserve artist of the year? Yanko Ponkamajin be born for Kosana. And because I've always been in the middle of beefs, a boy hand conform, you know, I'm no me free, no more me inheriting enemies. It's a positive energy. Ken and your man even after TGM and Stonebwoy Benya Alliance, Stonebwoy and Sutia say on that level. But at a fans name says I didn't know Shatta Wale one semper after having a relationship with Stonebwoy. I appreciate too much because the agenda mummy no na me feel say I'm more energy ne kabuma. Ghana agenda no. Because like I said, Bena boy need the video more you know, omu differences so omu chao. But opa ma Niger against any other country. But I feel these are the two right now, the two most powerful forces. Yes. So why can't there be somebody who can give everyone positive energy? Yes. Me no. But because omu dia go be the dance of culture, yes, it be the loyalty. Any violation, no commitment. Anything Stonebwoy should not concern you. Anyone make a nice picture. Why should it be so? Because if you post right now, but I understand that Stonebwoy understands. Shatta knows I've never
what I want to tell you is that you see this job that we are doing.
Right.
One thing that I would want to teach our industry people and every artist is that some conform or comment, you know. Don't let us speak because the more we pay attention to them, we give them some energy to feel they have the power.
Yes.
We have the power. We have the way we have to narrate things to people.
See now, the amplification of the fact that you are a bad guy for taking money from Shatta Wale. Now it's not from the fans, so. And that is what I want my brother to understand. The amplification of that to mean that, oh, what Jessica was Shatta Wale, you are the devil now in the industry. It is not from the fans. Yes, the fans have been driving their own agenda, whether you like it or not. They will say whatever they want to say. But you see, the amplification of it is from your own people. Because on national television, somebody has driven a narrative, sent or told millions of people that watched her on the night that you, Portfolio, you are a disgrace. DJ Slim on his millions of whatever platforms or his thousands of numbers that he has on his platform sat there and called you a double agent. Bro, you were not ambushed with the money. No, you were not. You and I know you were not ambushed with the money. Whatever conversation went on behind the scenes there, no one can accept. But if we are even to deal with what is in the public domain, the show, everything, even for you to explain, go ahead, ask Shatta to explain why he was giving you the money, the response he gave, and the reason why you were still satisfied and even took the money, suggests that you were not ambushed. So, sir, ambush, Mr. Yifrim, because me, I would not describe this as an ambush. In fact, if you describe this as an ambush self, I will see it some way because, yes, Obi Mami are there. And you've said it on countless occasions that, oh, you don't even know. You are good, bro. You don't even, this is not something that is going to give you life. So yes, at any point, of course, but you showed maturity, you showed respect. If not for anything, you showed utmost respect. You showed utmost respect. You showed utmost respect by even asking the king to explain why he was giving you the money. Even after the explanation, he said, oh, okay, if it is coming from that good light, that good faith, why not? And that is why you accepted the money. So, bro, I know that you even said this whole situation is like a learning curve for you. Some of us, for the past few years, have been at the receiving end of some of these things that people or some of our people in our circles do stuff and it is being misrepresented in a different way. It is similar to when Shatta said, oh, some of Black Sherif's dressing, I don't get it. In that same statement, he was asked about Kim Promise and he said, no, Kim Promise, you say Kim Promise get body. So if they wear, they fit up. Me, I like that one. But some of Black Sherif's outfit, I don't get it. But some, I do get it. You see, hey, Shatta Wale said Black Sherif in him dressing. Look at the two statements and ask yourself, how do these two statements even correlate? How? But meanwhile, these same people will come and these same people will come and call him confused and inconsistent. But meanwhile, the person made a very emphatic statement, yet the interpretation was different. These same people, somebody, he gave you money from a pure heart, from a clean mind. You accepted it from a pure heart, a clean mind. Yet, look at the interpretation that was given outside. Look at the interpretation that was given outside. So tomorrow, you think, yes, as people they do as then they do it keep quiet. Then they do it keep quiet. Then they do it keep quiet. The day it go bear, the day it go bear, I know. Definitely, some people come and Shatta is overdoing. Shatta is overdoing. See, the kind of sentiment Shatta has about some of the media platforms. And you don't go on. Last time, in 2 years, I come through point say somebody there on radio 20 years. He no upgrade go BBC. Didn't you hear that? Yes, that is from Kinsack. And this is just one out of few. So, bro, that is some of the unfortunate side of the current media space we live in. So, like we said, this is a learning curve for you. I will just, my simple message to you is that just don't, like we always say, you don't want to inherit people's enemies. Of course, nobody should do that. We all will not inherit people's enemies. But the thing is that you should also know, moving forward, know the kind of people who even have you at heart. Some are coming like, oh, we are correcting you. Oh, we are correcting you. But listen and understand the statements they are making. Listen and understand and interpret for yourself the kind of narrative they are even pushing about this. Yes, they may be close. They may be godfathers. They may be godmothers. They may be sisters. They may be brothers with you in the industry. But that is the unfortunate part of whatever we are dealing with now. As it has happened to you, it can happen to me. It could feel happen to anybody. In fact, some of us, we've been at the receiving end of it. If not for anything, for the past few years. Oh, we collect a mototo. When you say something, you do something, and people give it a different interpretation. And these are people in your circles. Yet, when the tables turn, these same people will come and say, oh, and are you there? You say one thing and you do another thing. Saliman sat on national radio and said the Beam fans are gullible. The Beam fans are gullible. Now, this time, she's the same person calling on these Beam fans to cut you off. So if I am to join those two statements, the gullible fans should cut you off. Bro, a word to the wise is enough. That is my brief message to my brother, MC Portfolio. My name is Roland Amate. You are welcome. Make sure you share your views in the comment section because I always do this with you. Let me know. Maybe I may be wrong. And I say if you think the advice is apt and you would even want to add another one, why not? Feel free to share your views in the comment section. Until then, subscribe and recommend this channel to others. I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey!
Aye. Hey.